Full house tonight, boys. Time to start the show. You feel me? Let's give these fans what they paid for and won. You feel me? Let's do it.
The week is starting off right. Monday night, and 2K Sports presents the NBA. This is Kevin Harlan here with Steve Kerr and Clark Kellogg. Now a chance to check out our State Farm starting lineups. Someone will be keeping an eye on Ty Lawson.
I'll tell you what, Kevin, Lawson is playing with more and more confidence every time I see him play. A consistent threat in transition, we know, because of his incredible speed. But he's developed that outside game to go along with it.
And we know that speed kills, and his quickness is lethal. I mean, when he's in top gear, it's very difficult to stay in front of him. And despite being only 5'11", the explosiveness and strength allow him to finish strong inside.
It's East versus West here in Milwaukee. The Bucks hope to put on a show for this home crowd. Last game against the Nuggets, they lost in the Mile High City.
And the result of that game seemed inevitable because they struggled most of the night. What was a surprise was how close the game actually was.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, it looked like they had spaghetti legs, no lift. Everything was kind of limp and no life. Just a general lack of energy.
Denver right now is a collection of very good players, but they don't have a star anymore now that Carmelo is gone. You always wonder how a team is going to fare, particularly in the playoffs, when they don't have one guy who they can go to for a basket or a trip to the free throw line.
And the Bucks with possession here. Wilson Chandler unable to get his shot to go. Jennings kicks to Clark. Clock at 6. The feed now to Bosh. Over Chandler. Bosh with the bucket. Bosh has got his first points of the game. Well, as good as Denver might be, as you were saying, Steve, you do need to have that go-to player to get, some good points in crunch time. Clark, you've already alluded to that.
And really, Kevin, if you look around the league, that's what separates good teams from great teams. Having that one superstar that you can lean on when everything else is on the line. The one player that can go get you baskets when you need it.
That one goes. Count it. Bosh has got his second bucket of the game to go.
He can cause the defense just so many problems. There aren't many ways to slow him down.
And Lawson, here we go. Iguodala outside. Over Clark. They get the rebound. The dish to Randolph. Good ball movement here by the Nuggets. Lawson dishes to Iguodala. Fades and shoots. Good. So for the Nuggets, their last game, a win against the Trailblazers.
Yeah, they really struggled shooting the ball in that game, but still came away with the win. They obviously had to pick up the slack in a lot of areas, and they did it.
Yeah, and Steve, I think that says an awful lot about them as a team when they're able to win despite shooting that poorly.
Fareed the pass to Lawson. Drills the three-pointer.
Tell you, they might have to make a defensive adjustment. They can't give him that kind of a look from beyond the arc.
Doris Burke has an update for us. Doris?
Kevin, I had a chance to catch up with George Karl for just a few moments. A big factor in today's game, he said, is how they are able to handle Chris Bosh. He said often in games, Bosh is the X factor with his ability to gather rebounds and finish off chances inside. In order to keep him from dominating the fight on the glass, they'll have to match his intensity every step of the way. Guys?
Thanks, Doris. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
Nice work to get inside and draw the foul.
Yeah, it's obvious. The defense not going to allow many easy layups. They're going to make you earn it from the line.
The Nuggets shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one.
Well, the season numbers for this club really low. I mean, this is something that the team has been focusing on. They've got to improve.
Guys, their free throw shooting has slipped a bit since last year, but not really to the point where they should be overly concerned about it.
How about the career of Nuggets head coach George Karl? Actually played in the league for 5 years, all with the Spurs, but for 24 years he's been a head coach in the league. First among active coaches and 8th all time.
No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. And Steve, we talk about the long coaching career of George Karl. Pretty surprising he's never won a Coach of the Year. As good as he's been, as good as his teams have been.
Well, he's almost been stuck in no man's land, Kevin. His teams have been really good, but not good enough to win a title. and not bad enough where he can coach them up to win Coach of the Year award. It's kind of a weird situation to be in. But in my book, George Karl is a top 5 coach in the NBA, and he has been for the last couple of decades. He's fantastic.
Now, here is Lawson, averaging 16 points a game. Here's Clark. Lawson defending. Bosh kicks to Clark. The alley-oop pass. And out of bounds as the Nuggets gain possession. And we've got some time for a look at the 2K leaderboard now. And some point guards who have been very adept at putting the ball in the basket since the All-Star break. You look at Cool Hands. You know what you're going to get from him day in and day out.
Some remarkable shooters in that group, guys. And you know that when you're seeing those types of numbers at the point guard position, you're talking about some very intelligent, patient players.
Precisely. I mean, when you watch any of them, nothing's forced. I mean, it's good, smart shot selection, simple basketball. But that being said, don't take anything away from their natural ability to flat out bury that jumper. They can do that too.
Here's Jennings after the Nuggets pick up 2. Clark kicks to Jennings. And that one's good.
Yeah, saw just a little bit of daylight, went right to the rim.
For the Milwaukee Bucks, they won their last contest, that game against the Bobcats in Charlotte.
And in terms of their offense in that game, guys, it was straight out of the textbook, Clark.
Yeah, and a flat-out clinic, wasn't it? I mean, just look at that final score. All business there, not messing around one bit. Flushed it right with one hand.
He never does, Clark. He never does.
Well, that's kind of his trademark, those slams like that one.
Clark kicks to D'Alembert. Clark. Outside Jennings. Puts the lead pass in front of him. And out of bounds as the Nuggets gain possession.
Well, one thing you love about Andre Iguodala is his durability. He's missed fewer than 30 games in his entire 8-year career. And one of those guys who takes great care of himself in the offseason, works hard, watches his diet. I think that's been a big factor. Well, for him, that finger roll is almost second nature. That's a tough shot for most players.
Jennings against Lawson. And again, Brandon Jennings. Jennings has got 6. And Iguodala, you spoke about his attention to diet and training, already a tremendous athlete just naturally.
Yeah, but he's taking it to another level. And that's what the great ones do. They find ways to continue to get better no matter where they are currently. And last season, he dug into those salads, cut down or cut out candy bread and red meat. And a terrific athlete became better.
And so it's Milwaukee now after the miss from Andre Iguodala. Here's Clark. No good. And it's Denver the other way. The pass to Fareed. That's good. Fareed's got his second basket of the game. Here is Jennings. 23 points for him the last game against Charlotte. Good.
He's a guy that'll take it right into the teeth of the defense. A lot of his points come from inside of 5 feet.
Now we get a chance to check out the numbers for Ray Allen. His last 10 games, second in field goal percentage, and he's in the top 10 in terms of three-point field goal percentage, so it's really been a good run for him from downtown.
And let's look at his phenomenal field goal percentage again, Steve. I mean, that's really a function of good teammates, a good system, but most of it is just taking good shots and making most of them.
Now here's Allen after the miss from Andre Iguodala. Baseline jumper. And that one's good by Clark. And it's all knotted up.
Soft defense right there. Way too soft.
Jennings against Lawson. Backing him down is Iguodala. The jump hook. Second shot opportunity. He flies to the bucket and lays it in. Fareed's got 7.
And we see him get so many points that way because the effort is there constantly on the offensive glass.
D'Alembert dishes to Clark. He dishes it to D'Alembert. Pass to Clark. Bosh, the screen. Clark, the pass to Jennings. With the clock winding down. And it's another Milwaukee shot right there going in.
Nice start for him. 5 of his first 7 shots he's made.
Jennings against Lawson. He feeds it to Iguodala. Backing in. Count the bucket.
3 straight buckets in the paint. They're making it look effortless.
Well, speaking of effortless, you'd like to see a little more out of the defense. Huh? How about trying, guys?
Bosh, the screen. Here's Clark. And it's Denver with the rebound.
Can't get a much better look than that, though.
Sure can't. Not one you'd expect him to miss there.
And Lawson with the drive. And Allen with the block. It's Allen on the wing. Kicks to D'Alembert. Feeds it to Clark. From outside the arc. That's good. Clark's got 5. The Nuggets trail. Iguodala kicks to Lawson. Inside to Randolph. And the rebound goes to D'Alembert. Milwaukee's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Outside Jennings. There's the pick. Pass to Clark. Off the screen. The shot's good. Jennings making the play. And now it's a 3-point Bucks lead.
Well, he's come out strong offensively, hitting a good percentage out there right now.
Clark, they've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a little bit of cottonmouth here. Dry spell for sure.
A big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Drew Gooden has checked in for D'Alembert. And Bahamute comes in for Chris Bosh. Tobias Harris has checked in for Ray Allen. And it's Udrich in for Brandon Jennings. And Miller backs down. Dishes to Gallinari. Back to Miller. Good ball movement here by the Nuggets. Gets it to go. Hamilton's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Even when they're D'ing him up, I mean, he's a very good shooter from out there.
Here's Udrich. He picked up 12 points in their last win against Charlotte. Clark dishes to Mbah-a-Moute. He kicks to Udrich. There's the pick. Now the feed to Gooden. The dish to Clark. Over Gallinari. And that one's good by Clark. Clark's got 9.
Well, he's got the special ability, Kevin, to make shots while being heavily guarded. And I don't know how he does it, but he figures out a way to get the ball in the basket, even under pressure.
And that's a foul called on Beno Udrih. That's his first foul. Udo's checked in for Milwaukee. Dunleavy comes in for Beno Udrih. And Denver also making a switch. JaVale McGee's checked in for Mozgov. And Fournier kicks to Hamilton. Gets the 3-pointer to fall. Hamilton's got his second bucket of the night. Several lead changes going on here in the early portion of this game.
Yeah, but neither team really able to jump ahead.
Yeah, 5 times already the lead has changed.
Miller outside. Back to Hamilton. There's the triple. It's rebounded by Udo. The Bucks trail. Clark, the pass to Harris. Now the pass to Clark. He passes it to Dunleavy. Takes the 3. And another 3 for Milwaukee.
It's amazing to think that Scott Skiles, the Bucks coach, is in his 13th season as a head coach in the NBA, 4th with Milwaukee. He's a very defensive-minded, no-nonsense type of guy.
And Fournier kicks to Miller. Miller, right side. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Hamilton. Offline with his 3. Milwaukee's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. And you know, Steve, this Milwaukee Bucks team continuing Coach Scott Skiles' track record of improving teams at the defensive end. He did it in Chicago. He's doing it again in Milwaukee.
Well, he demands a lot of his players at that end of the floor, Kevin. You know, if they guard like he wants, then he'll give them more freedom offensively. But it all starts at the defensive end for Scott Skiles, and his teams know that.
And so it's Milwaukee with it. The Nuggets getting the bucket. And that one's good by Gooden. Now here is Miller. Not a lot of room. Hamilton. That's good, and it's Miller with the assist. Hamilton's got 9.
Well, another uncontested 3 there. They've got to make some kind of an adjustment. I mean, they're giving up way too many open 3s.
Well, the last 5 hoops, 3 have come off wide open 3-pointers, Clark. So it's one thing to give up 1, but you start giving 3-pointers up in bunches, you're in big trouble.
And Milwaukee has possession. Jordan Hamilton with the triple. No good from Clark.
The defense got away with one there. I mean, usually he'll hurt you if you give him that kind of a shot.
Here's the three. No good, trying to beat the buzzer. A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Nuggets ahead. They lead by 1. And we'll get it going after this from the Bradley Center.
This Wednesday, Al Jefferson and the Utah Jazz take on Rudy Gay and the Memphis Grizzlies, live from FedEx Forum. Big time hoops coming your way.
And off we go, a close game now starting the second quarter. What do you guys think about the Nuggets out here in this one?
They've done a nice job on the offensive boards here, guys, and I think that was the difference in that first quarter, really pounding the offensive glass.
Well, they set the tone early with their mindset, their tenacity, and their hustle. I mean, that's the way they've come out, and it's served them well.
So with Iguodala sitting on the bench, here's the group that George Karl has on the floor. Gallinari is out there with Jordan Hamilton. Then there's Kufis, and it's Andre Miller, and it's Lawson in at the 1 spot. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, Doris Burke. Doris, over to you.
Well, guys, cool hands in the last outing against the Bobcats. Boy, was he tremendous. He picked up 18 points and played some lockdown defense as well, causing havoc on both ends of the floor. Absolutely incredible numbers from him in a monstrous game.
And Doris, much appreciated. Guys, maybe another excellent night for him here.
I think so, Kevin. At least we know he wants to have that same sort of game plan. He's definitely got some nice momentum riding into tonight.
I think it's easy as a player to continue that momentum when you come off such a fantastic game like the last one. It's easy to just keep it rolling. That rim looks really big out there.
Jennings for 3. Jennings can't get that one to fall. Lawson outside. Passes it to Hamilton for 3. That is in there. Lawson with the assist. And it's a 4-point Nugget lead.
Well, he did a nice job of getting himself into just enough of an open area to find that spot for his shot.
Jennings dishes to Gooden. It's back to Jennings. The Bucks working the ball around. Pulls up. And he hits the jump shot. Then they just got 5 points so far. Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. Lawson the pass to Hamilton. Lawson kicks to Iguodala. Over Clark. Iguodala no good.
I'm not sure about that shot, guys. The defense really all over.
Here's Clark. Lawson defending. It's back to Jennings. Takes it from 10. And another basket for Milwaukee.
Can't pass up that kind of look.
Nuggets have gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Lawson kicks to Iguodala. That is in there. Lawson with the assist. Lawson's got 3 assists tonight.
Well, the thing about Andre Iguodala is that he's always been one of the best finishers in the NBA. The question is that three-point shot. Can he be more consistent with it? It's just hit or miss, literally, with him. But last year was his best three-point shooting season of his career. So he's started to make some strides in that area.
And there's Gallinari on the assist by Lawson. Lawson's got his 4th assist in this one.
I'll get a chance to see some of the numbers for Ty Lawson. This past month or so, he's really given the fans a lot to watch. 6th in assists, 6th in three-point field goal percentage, and he's just been so consistent from the foul line, ranking in the top 15 in free throw percentage.
And, looking again, Steve, at his place among the top 10 assist men, he's been providing a lot of room service dimes to his teammates, and I hope they appreciate it.
And it's funny going back to Iguodala. I remember hearing analysts say if he gets that outside shot, he's a surefire all-star because he does everything else quite so well.
And there you go, Kevin. Last season, a first-time all-star, and he did shoot it a little better from the perimeter. Everything seemed to come together for him.
Chandler dishes to Miller. He's guarded by Udrih. Fades. They shoot again. It's Clark with the rebound. Clark's got 4 rebounds in this game. Here is Nba2K13. The shot is off, and it's Denver the other way. Here's Miller. Miller with another miss.
That's a huge part of what they want to do defensively. Limit his easy chances inside.
Here's Clark. He dishes it to Udrih. Open look. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. Miller inside. He's guarded by Nba2K13.
He's laboring out there right now, guys. The shot has not been falling for him this quarter.
Here's Udrih. Can't tie it up as that one misses. Denver in the lead. Here's Miller. Miller with another miss.
Nothing's working for him here. He's just really struggling to find the basket.
Here's Clark. He had an 18-point outing in their last game against the Bobcats in Charlotte. Udrih, the pass to Clark. It's good. This time the assist from Udrih. Clark's got 13. Here's Miller. And Fareed throws it down.
He's a bit short for the power forward spot, but his great leaping ability more than makes up for it.
The Bucks have gotten exactly half their shots to go down here in the second, 5 of 10. Here's Udrih, covered by Miller. Udrih can't hit. Nuggets shooting 38% in the second quarter. Offensively, they look a little bit confused. The shot's good from Fournier. Bucks trail by 4. And Udrih kicks to Clark. They set the screen. And good on the basket. Hook it. Clark's got 15 points.
Well, and you love the way he searched for good shots all game long.
Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Samuel Dallenberg, who's checked in for Bosh. Udo comes in for Nba2K13. Mike Dunleavy, he's checked in for Tobias Harris. And it's Allen in for Udrih. Big group substitution here for Denver. JaVale McGee's checked in for Mozgov. Randolph comes in for Kenneth Fareed. Gallinari, he's checked in for Wilson Chandler. And Jordan Hamilton subbed in for Fournier. Gallinari with it. Averaging 6 points per contest. McGee dishes to Gallinari. And again, Denver no good. And it's JaVale McGee with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. The Bucks have gone 7 of 13 from the field since the start of the second. Here's Clark, and it's good. Clark's got 8 points here in this quarter.
Boy, he's been so cool out there, composed, never rattled. I mean, a very steady contributor to the offense.
They swipe it. Here's Allen. Finishes the break with a slam.
I like that one-handed spike right there.
Yeah, that's how it's done.
Yes, sirree.
Yeah, he's not going to miss many of those.
Miller kicks to Gallinari. He feeds it to McGee. No good, unable to end this run. And out of bounds as the Nuggets gain possession. And let's bring up a list of point guards that over the last month have been on fire from three-point land. Ty Lawson third. And, of course, cool hands.
Well, if there are no other options available, any of these guys can just step back and shoot the three. A great backup plan for any point guard to have.
Yeah, I'd love to see a three-point shooting contest just amongst the point guards so we could watch these guys do work. I mean, I don't know which one of them I'd choose, but they're all pretty good.
There's the double team with Randall. And Udo with the stuff.
Pretty significant laps there on the defensive end, guys.
Yeah, those are the ones, you just can't allow that.
No, if you're giving up dunks and layups defensively, you're in huge trouble.
Now, here is Miller, looking for his first bucket of the game. Hamilton kicks to McGee. 6 to shoot. The three is launched. Rebounded by the Bucks. Udo's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Great offensive performance they're putting on.
You see the benefit of knocking down baskets consecutively because it leads to the confidence growing and growing, doesn't it, Steve?
It sure does, and now it's to the point where they just feel unstoppable.
Here's McGee, and he bangs it home with one hand.
You know, how exciting is it, guys, to see him go hard to the basket like that? I love it.
It's always fun to see, and it's one of the sights you can count on when he's out there, for sure.
Yeah, but you've got to try to do more to slow him down. You can't play him so soft near the hoop.
Well, neither team has really gained an edge rebounding-wise here, and the score reflects that.
Well, if one team can start hitting the boards harder, I mean, it'll give them a good chance to pull away.
Here's Clark. He's got 17. Kicks it to Yuta. Working on Randolph. And D'Alembert kicks to Clark. There's the double team with Randolph. Feeds it to Clark. Another shot. Rebound by the Nuggets. Miller's got his third rebound tonight. Hamilton. That's good, and it's Miller with the assist. Miller's got 5 assists in the game. The Bucks shooting has been fun to watch in this game. They're at 57%. The drive by Allen. Dishes to Dunleavy. And he gets it to go from the corner. Dunleavy's got 4 points this quarter.
You know, one thing you know is that the son of a coach is usually going to have good shooting mechanics, and that's definitely the case with Mike Dunleavy Jr. He always seems cool and composed when he's getting ready to fire away. He's got a great release.
It's just one of the benefits of growing up in an NBA family. Shooting form comes very easy to him, and he makes the most of it. Looking at who's out there now for the Bucks. Drew Gooden has checked in for D'Alembert. Henson comes in for Yuta. And it's Jennings in for Mike Dunleavy. Clark, he's covered by Iguodala. Here's Clark. He's got 17. Gooden the pass to Clark. Ball's knocked loose. Iguodala with the steal. And Iguodala with a clear path to the hoop.
Boy, that happened fast. Just the immediate bucket off the steal.
Well, one of the things they have is the ability to score quickly after a turnover.
Jennings dishes to Clark. There's the feed to Gooden. Unloads from 13. Good on the jump shot.
They continue to barrel their way inside, and when's the defense going to adjust?
Well, I'm asking the same question myself, partner. I mean, that's 8 points out of their last 10 coming inside.
And Lawson, here we go. Gallinari. 1:51 left in the first half. Lawson kicks to Iguodala. Drew Gooden grabs the miss.
Well, I tell you what, that's too good a look to pass up there. Even though it didn't go, that's one you got to take.
And that one's good.
Well, that makes 5 of their last 6 makes coming from inside.
Yeah, really focused on getting the ball into the paint because they're taking advantage of very porous defense down there.
Lawson the pass to Iguodala. Pulls it up. Again, Iguodala missing.
I don't like his body language, guys, right now. He looks like he's completely out of rhythm.
Pass to Clark. It's back to Jennings. Good on the shot. And it's a 6-point Bucks lead.
Terrific play right there. Great strength to finish through the hip.
That's how you do it, the bump and the bucket.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Well, you got to admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season, shooting better than 90% from the stripe.
And you know, with those numbers, he makes a defender hesitant to get too tight on him. I mean, he doesn't want to get whistled for the foul and put this guy on the line.
That free throw good from Jennings. The Nuggets trail by 7. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, I mean, a cold stretch offensively. They desperately need a basket.
Backing him down is Iguodala. And it's slammed in by Fareed. There's 57 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Jennings kicks to Udrih. Left side, Bosh. He kicks it to Harris. Back to Bosh. Unloads from 13. And that one's good. Bosh has got 6.
Smart move with that mismatch he's got.
You know what? That extra advantage sure pays off on the mid-range jumper.
Lawson dishes to Iguodala. From 8. Gets it to go. Iguodala's got 8 points here in this quarter.
They've slowed down casting those triples here in the second.
I'd actually like to see them go back outside, Clark, because they had a good flow, a good pace here early on.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. BOSH passes to Udrih. 5 on the clock. Over Lawson. Udrih can't hit. And here's Lawson. Shoots over Jennings. Got it off in time, but it's no good. And the first half ends in a close one.
And now, brought to you by Sprint.
Thanks for being with us here on 2K Sports every day. The playoff picture.
Here we go now, the start of the third quarter, welcoming you back in a closely contested first half so far.
What a performance from Jennings here. He has 17 points and 1 assist. I think that was as productive a first half as he could have hoped for.
Yeah, he really came out looking strong right from the opening whistle. Wilson Chandler, a physical, athletic small forward out of DePaul. He's got nice toughness defensively, a great finisher around the rim, good rebounder. Excellent all-around player.
Our second half of basketball, and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. Setting the floor for the Bucks. Clark, he's in at shooting guard. Chris Bosh is out there at Dallenberg. Then it's Allen, and it's Jennings in at the point guard. Offensive rebound, carried, and he lays it straight in. Fareed's got the first points of the third quarter up on the board for the Nuggets. Jennings kicks to Clark. Kicks it out to Jennings. From deep. And that one's good. Clark's got 20 points.
And, you know, guys, you talk about Chandler's toughness. You remember a couple seasons back, he caught an elbow from David Lee, lost a tooth, and then he basically just spit it out and kept on playing. That says a lot to your teammate, that kind of grit and toughness. You know, they're just getting hammered inside and really need to find a way to be tougher down there. They got to be physical. They got to man up in there.
I agree. I mean, you look at the points they're giving up, most of them seem to be coming inside the paint.
Bosh dishes to Clark. Now the dish to Jennings. And the basket good. 19 points in the game.
Guys, good job working it down low and getting the high percentage look there. That's good basketball.
Watson the pass to Iguodala. Backs down with the fadeaway. And again, it's Denver. Bucks leading by 4. Jennings kicks to Clark. It's back to Jennings. There's the pass to Clark. Allen outside. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Jennings. Jennings can't get that one to fall.
You know, as tight as this game is, you have to like their chances the way they've been rebounding.
They have a pretty good margin in that department, so they've got to continue to hit the boards hard. It'll pay off for them in the end.
Who are the league's best setup artists? Let's check it out. Look at cool hands, an uncommonly gifted passer, leading the league in assists.
You can't ever underestimate how valuable it is, Kevin, to have a guy who can move the ball around on your team and find the open man. Not only can he do it, he wants to do it and does it well.
It's back to Jennings. It's rebounded by Randolph. Randolph's got 4 rebounds in this game. Clark, this offense has really been clicking.
No doubt about it, giving the defense all kinds of trouble.
And they're playing with so much energy offensively. The ball is really moving.
Bosh, a screen on Lawson. Here's Clark. Lawson defending. Allen outside. Fires from deep. There's the bucket. Good. Allen's got 9.
I'll tell you what, he'll be quite contented to sit out there beyond the arc and knock down shot after shot if they're going to play defense like that. Tighten it up out there.
Randolph dishes to Chandler. Back to Randolph. Good ball movement here by the Nuggets. And out of bounds as the Bucks gain possession.
And a chance here to see where the Bucks currently sit in the NBA statistically. Tops in scoring, first in rebound, and they're also #1 distributing the basketball. This is a team that knows how to find the open man and convert those opportunities.
And the points that they're scoring per game that you talked about is really a result of great offensive execution. And this is a club that works well together. They get great looks, and they'll also score in transition. Well, when he came out of college, the one thing you knew with Kenneth Faried was he was going to give you a lot of hustle. Great rebounder at Morehead State, and he brought that into the league with him. He attacks the ball, he attacks the glass, plays hard on every possession.
Well, that's just the kind of player he is. It's in his nature. He can't help but hustle after missed shots, and he's willing to battle for rebounds and loose balls with anybody. There's no backing down with Faried. Clark, the pass to Nba2K13. Rebounded by Wilson Chandler. Chandler's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Now Lawson. He's got 5. Baseline J on the way. Iguodala. No good.
That's one he knows he should have made.
Got a piece of it. Iguodala with the steal. Lawson up top. Passes to Iguodala. Left side Randolph. Over Bosh. The shot misses. And Milwaukee the other way now. Outside Jennings. From the stripe. And that one's good. Jennings has got 4 this quarter. Here's Lawson. Clark, they've been looking out of sync offensively.
You know what? A basket here would do a lot for their confidence.
And that's going to be a travel. With 1 game to go, let's take a look at how the final seeding will look in the East. Taking a look at Milwaukee. And, of course, the Heat. Right behind him, just 1 spot down.
When I look at Milwaukee, they've continued their breakout season. I mean, they've showed tremendous promise thus far, and I'm looking for big things from this team.
Yeah, Clark, as the postseason approaches, there's plenty of optimism, but as you know, the playoffs are a whole different animal. We'll see if they can continue that momentum.
Tobias Harris is checked in for the Bucks. Dunleavy comes in for cool hands.
Went for the 2-hand throwdown there, needed safety and power.
That's how you do it.
Yeah, no, nothing fancy, but he finished with force.
Here's Koufos, good in defending. Kicks it out to Iguodala. 5 to shoot. Looking to end his cold spell. Gets it to go. Iguodala's got 18 points in the game. Lawson against Jennings. He dishes it to Harris. He passes to Dunleavy. Right side Bosh. Good look. And there the Bucks with another bucket.
He got that one, but he hasn't been producing the way we're accustomed to. He needs to look for a shot a bit more.
Out of bounds. Milwaukee takes possession. A different look for Milwaukee. Udo comes in for Chris Bosh. And it's Udrich in for Mike Dunleavy. And then for Denver, Mozgov. He's checked in for Koufos. Alinari comes in for Kenneth Faried. And Andre Miller is subbed in for Wilson Chandler. Bucks leading by 8. Here's Udrich. He feeds it to Gooden. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. This is his first free throw of the game.
You know, guys, that's not quite the same success rate he had at the line last year, although it is somewhat in the neighborhood of last year's numbers.
The free throw drops for Gooden. Kenneth Faried, he's checked in for Gallinari. And so he makes both from the line.
Well, guys, you see all these great fans, and it reminds you that what sports are really all about is kind of a community spirit, pride in the community and the team itself. And, you know, whether you're watching the pros or or college ball or high school, they're just standing around the water cooler. I mean, sports and talking about sports can provide that common bond, a way to make friendships and overcome social barriers.
Nice step back to get it off. 23 points for Brandon Jennings.
You know, it's really the kind of game you expect from him, guys. I mean, extremely efficient, taking a lot of good shots.
Iguodala against Harris. Lawson outside. Shot clock at 6. Back to Iguodala. Off the pick. That is in there. Lawson with the assist. Lawson's got 6 assists in the game. Well, Steve, you make a great point about the universality of sports. Passionate sports fans from the humblest of settings. Right, Clark, you know this, to the White House. You had a chance to interview President Barack Obama during the NCAA tournament.
You know, it was actually my second time to be in the company of the president on the White House basketball court, and what a treat and pleasure that was to spend time with our president talking about a shared passion and bond with the game of basketball. I'm a blessed man to have been able to experience that not just once, but twice.
Outside Jennings. But they get it back. And Iguodala comes to help. Out to Harris. There's a screen. Kicks to Udrih. A rebound by Iguodala. Iguodala's got his 6th rebound on the night. Back to Lawson. Some nice ball movement by the Nuggets. Feeds to Mozgov. You don't want him. From 6 away, Mozgov's shot is off.
Well, you look at the young power forward out of Baylor, Epe Udoh, long-arm shot blocker, 7'4" wingspan, and great timing defensively. Question with him is how effective he can be offensively. I think he's got a little more game than what he's shown so far early in his career.
Mozgov, good in defending. Dishes it to Lawson. Over Gooden. He hits it from 9. 7 points for Lawson. Bucks leading by 12. And Udoh a natural power forward, but because of his shot blocking, he's also played some center early in his career.
Yeah, and if he's not getting overpowered, his length allows him to be an effective center. His defense is already a plus, and his offense still a work in progress, but he's shown some flashes of being pretty good at that end, too.
And that one's good. Miller's got his 2nd basket.
Yeah, they're not going to miss too many of those. That's high percentage stuff there.
Jennings against Miller for the 3, and Brandon Jennings with the 3. And the Bucks lead by 13.
I'm sure that's a load off his mind after not hitting a single three-pointer in the first half.
Iguodala outside. They set the pick. To the paint, Mozgov stuffs it through.
That was a hole punch jam there, Kevin.
A nice finish.
Yeah, you got to love the way he just capped off that strong move.
And Udrih kicks to Gooden. Left side, Jennings. Lobs it up there. And Udoh with the stuff.
There's one thing about the alley-oop. You can't fire the pass in there. You got to have some air under that pass. It needs a little hang time.
That's exactly right. A lot of finesse. Just like that one was. Perfectly thrown.
And that's what makes the play so much fun to watch. There's finesse on the front end, but then power on the end.
Boy, that's hard-nosed sandpaper basketball right there. A lot of little friction in there, partner.
Oh, I love the way you described that. Was it ever? Nobody was going to get to the rim but him.
Oh, man, with the violent putback to finish it off.
There's Jennings with the 3, and another 3 for Milwaukee.
He's starting to feel it. He's in a groove here in the second half.
The Nuggets trailed by 14. Lawson outside. Miller, he's guarded by Jennings. Iguodala dishes to Miller. Let's have a look at the league's top scorers for the past month. To say these guys have been hot is an understatement. Second, Brandon Jennings.
Well, I'm sure the coach is pleased with his performance here recently. He's been on a nice little roll. If this keeps up, his team will definitely be moving in the right direction.
And he knocks down the first one.
Guys, when I watch Andre Miller, I always wonder how he gets it done. He's not very athletic. He's not a great outside shooter. He's like the old guy at the YMCA who just figures out a way to score. And he's tough to guard. Crafty, can post you up, just finds a way.
Here's what Milwaukee's going with right now. Samuel Dallenberg, who's checked in for Gooden. Bosh comes in for Utah. Ray Allen is checked in for Tobias Harris. And Cool Hand subbed in for Udrih. Jennings passes to Bosh. That's good. Bosh has got 12 in the game. And going back to Andre Miller, he's got a great deal of confidence in his game, always composed on the floor.
And Kevin, more than anything, I think it's his basketball IQ and his competitive spirit. I think back to when he was in college at Utah, and this guy just he never backed down and was consistent and steady and never seemed to be tired out there. I always marveled at his conditioning and his persistence.
Outside Bosh. Denver grabs the miss. Randolph's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. And here's Miller. He's got 6. The feed to McGee. And he throws it down with one hand.
Kevin, I tell you what, when he gets to the rim like that, he's really hard to stop.
Yeah, he can get up a few notches higher, there's no doubt.
Yeah, that's how the game is played, inside. I mean, if you can go over the top like that, you've got a great advantage.
Clark kicks to Bosh. Stolen by Randolph. And pushing it up. Here's Denver. 3 seconds left. And he finishes on the layup. Miller's got 8 points. Here's Clark. No luck. And we've reached the end of the third. Bucks ahead. They're up by 8. And
Tune in this Wednesday night. John Wall and the Washington Wizards take on Derrick Rose and the Chicago Bulls. It's an Eastern Conference duel. Be there.
so as we get rolling here in the 4th quarter, let's go to our sideline reporter, Doris Burke, for our Sprite Uncontainable Game. Doris?
Thank you, Kevin. And it's the Bucks with the Uncontainable Game Award for the offensive stretch they put together. It was an extremely stingy defense in the second period that got them this lead. Coach has to be pleased with their effort and wants to see more of it to close the game.
Okay, Doris, thank you. And that was quite a run, guys. That made a big impact on where we are right now.
Yeah, I think that's safe to say, Kevin. It was a major turning point. You know, they really hit on something that, in the blink of an eye, had them scoring almost at will.
Well, you've got to share the credit for that kind of run. I mean, you can't just say it was all about offense. There was some stingy, stiff defense being played, too.
And Denver will start the 4th quarter with. We've got Lawson, Wilson Chandler out there with Randolph. Then there's Kufis, and it's Iguodala in at the 2 spot.
I think they're trying to go for the kill here. I mean, they're starting to take a lot more three-point shots than they had been before, looking to run away.
Yeah, and that's fine as long as you're making them, but make sure you don't start launching bad shots. That's a problem.
Gets it to go.
That's 4 of their last 5 buckets now coming in the paint area.
And they're in attack mode right now, barreling in there with bad man intentions.
Here's Clark. Lawson defending. Clark dishes to Dallenberg. Clark. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Bosh, and he drops it in following the offensive rebound.
He made that offensive rebound count. Nice job collecting the second chance points.
Iguodala outside. He's against Allen. Lawson outside. Kufis kicks to Lawson. Tries it from 9. Goes back up, and it's good on the way in.
And guys, 10 of their last 12 points coming in the paint.
Yeah, I like their aggressiveness on offense, but the question is, where's the defense? They've got to put up some resistance here.
Here's Clark. He kicks it to Nba2K13. Pass to Clark. The dish to Allen. Intercepted. And pushing it up. Here's Denver. The finish. Already shaken.
Now that is just simply pure power, fellas. A nasty throwdown right there.
I'm telling you, Steve, this building is in awe.
Is he blessed with amazing athleticism or what? That's just incredible.
Clark, the pass to Bosh. It's hauled in by Andre Iguodala.
Well, with that much space off the pick, you've got to drop that in.
Yeah, you got to make that one. I mean, that's a high-quality shot you should make 9 out of 10 times.
Out of bounds. Denver takes possession.
Just got a little careless on that pass. They should be able to connect on those.
And some changes here for the Bucks. Drew Gooden has checked in for Dallenberg. And it's Jennings in for Mbaumute. And Denver also making a switch. Fareed is checked in.
That was perfectly designed, Kevin. An easy dunk on that inbounds play.
Goes up the baseline. That's good. And the Bucks lead by 5.
You know, guys, this is what happens with him. All of a sudden, he can erupt from the floor.
Lawson kicks to Iguodala. Over Clark. Again, Iguodala missing. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Gets it to go. The Nuggets trail by 7. Lawson outside. Iguodala dishes to Randolph. Back to Iguodala. And he makes good on the layup. Iguodala's got 14 points here in the second half.
Boy, a nice little trend developing here, fellas. I mean, that's 8 of their last 10 from inside the paint.
Yeah, they're getting high percentage looks down there. Their offense is really clicking. I don't see why they wouldn't just continue to pound the ball inside. Well, of the two teams offensively, they've been more oriented towards those mid-range shots.
Yeah, Steven, they're focused on getting open quality looks, whether it's from behind the arc or inside the arc, and right now it's been more inside the arc. Now, that's what I'm talking about. That's how you do it. Find a gap in the defense and attack that rim with force.
He is so good at doing just that.
Maybe as good as anybody. Just so athletic and strong.
Here's Chandler. That is in there. Lawson with the assist. Lawson's got assist number 8 now on the night. They set the pick. The drive by Jennings. The pass to Clark. Passes it to Gooden. Bucks passing it around. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Bosh. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. Chandler's got 5 rebounds tonight. Iguodala outside. Back to Lawson. He dishes it to Iguodala. Drew Gooden grabs the miss. Gooden's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Step back shot. Lawson with the defensive effort there. The Nuggets trail by 3. Here's Fareed. That one falls, coming off Lawson's feet. Let's go quickly over to Doris Burke for an update.
Yes, exactly, Kevin. I got a chance to hear what Scott Skiles said to his team. He was highly animated when he was talking to them, telling them this is going to be a huge win for us. When we close this out, it will go a long way towards showing the rest of the league what we're capable of.
And as always, Doris, thank you. Bosh against Miller. Gives him the lead pass, and Randolph slams it in. Boy, right down to the wire here, Clark and Steve. Still anyone's ball game.
Both teams really invested now. I mean, this is the type of game you love to win, and you'd hate to lose it.
Boy, after all this energy that both teams have expended, you're right, Clark. This would be a tough one to lose.
Jennings with the bucket.
He's done an outstanding job all game long. Absolutely a great job of finding an opening against the defense.
Here's Miller. It's blocked. Dallenberg against Miller. Unloads from 13. And he knocks down the jumper. And now it's a 3-point Bucks lead. Goes for the alley-oop. And the jam by Andre Iguodala.
Now that's how you execute an alley-oop there, fellas.
And with an exclamation point, too, on the finish, throwing it down hard.
What a terrific play on both ends.
He feeds it to Dallenberg. Fade away. It's hauled in by Andre Iguodala. Iguodala's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Miller against Jennings. Miller, the pass to Randall. And that'll be Denver as it goes out of bounds. Nuggets retain possession. Here's Chandler. Iguodala outside. 4 on the clock. Here's Randolph. Rebounded by the Bucks. They've led by as many as 14 points. Here's Clark. Bosh, a screen on Miller. Here's Clark. And it's Randolph with the rebound. Randolph's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Here's Miller. He kicks it to Fareed. And it's sent back by Dallenberg. Here's Clark. He's covered by Iguodala. Inside to Bosh. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
And Denver has their hands full guarding against Bosh.
He has 9 rebounds, and his 2 blocks have given them a lift defensively.
Well, you have to protect the rim, Clark. You know that. And when you do that as well as he has today, it really bodes well for your team.
Ty Lawson, he's checked in for Denver.
A lot of big men struggle at the line, but that's a strength for him.
He passes to Iguodala. Backing down. Misses the fadeaway inside. Bucks leading by 3. Here's Clark. The kick out to Bosh. Stolen by Fareed. One-on-one fast break. Shoots from the elbow. Ray Allen pulls it in. The Bucks have gone through the 4th quarter shooting 50%. 7 of 14. Clark. Here's Dallenberg. And so he earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact and he'll shoot 2.
You know, even from here, you could see that one pretty clearly.
Yep, pretty obvious. And a good call by the official.
That one misses.
Yeah, they seem to be looking for chances inside a little bit more this half.
And I love that mentality. You talked about it earlier, being the aggressor. It's the right way to play with the lead. Keep attacking.
Here's Randolph. The shot's good on the assist by Iguodala. Iguodala's got his 6th assist on the night.
And that's 6 straight points now, guys, coming on the inside.
Yeah, taking it right at him. This is a great effort we're seeing.
Jennings drives in. That drops. Jennings has got 4 points this quarter.
Yeah, no mistakes on the offensive execution there.
They really want to find that igniter here.
Yeah, that's right. Kevin, the offense has basically been running in place.
They got to get going. Count that one.
Wow, you really have to sit back and admire what this guy is doing for his team right now. They're down, yet he stepped it up and he's delivering.
Kicks it to Dallenberg. Bunny shot. The shot's good. Jennings making the play. Here's Lawson. Still anybody's game at this point.
No question, and this becomes a very big possession here.
Feeds it to Iguodala. Backing down. Chandler outside. Over Allen. Here's Fareed. And an emphatic dunk.
Step aside, step aside. We've got the big fella coming through.
That is a powerful brand of basketball right there.
Man, an amazing putback. You just love the effort from this guy.
Jennings kicks to Dallenberg. Denver grabs the miss. Fareed's got 11 rebounds in the game. Iguodala dishes to Randolph. Lawson against Allen. The score now all even. 9 points for Lawson. The Bucks shooting well here in the 4th quarter, 50%. The drive by Jennings. Dishes it to Dallenberg. And there's the feed to Clark. Bosh a screen on Iguodala. Clark kicks to Bosh. An easy layup after coming off the pick. Bosh has got 12 points in just the second half.
Great pick, and that gave him enough space to get to the hoop and finish.
There's 1:17 left in the game. Lawson the pass to Iguodala. Some nice ball movement by the Nuggets. Lawson sets a screen for Chandler. He kicks to Lawson. Shoots over Jennings. No good from Lawson. Milwaukee's gotten off 12 shots from beyond the arc tonight, hitting 7 of them. Clark kicks to Bosh. There's the dish to Allen. Clock at 6. The shot is off. Now the Nuggets take it the other way. And Lawson with the drive over Bosh. He nails it, and we're tied up.
Boy, what a huge shot there.
How about what it came? I mean, he answered the bell with that one.
Jennings dishes to Clark. We've got 22 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And that's going to be too many steps. Gets the whistle on the travel.
You know, sometimes the intensity of the game can lead to brain-neutral plays like that, guys.
Jennings against Lawson. Pass to Chandler. Back to Lawson. Lawson gets the screen from Randolph. Lawson the pass to Randolph. Count it!
And that's what you love to do as the road team, Kevin. Hit the big shot to take the crowd right out of it.
Well, they've done that for sure.
They sure have. And that shot right there had a huge effect on this crowd.
Deep 2 from Jennings. It falls! A huge shot to tie it up.
And my goodness, that one got them going.
Did it ever? They're on cloud 9.
What an atmosphere in here. This is incredible.
Time expired. And what great competition we're seeing so far. After 4 quarters, a stalemate. And we'll see now how these two teams and these few minutes of basketball pan out. Courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineup for us now in overtime. So on the floor for Denver, Lawson out there with Iguodala. Then it's Wilson Chandler. Then there's Kenneth Faried. And it's Randolph in at the 5 spot. And Faried kicks to Iguodala. Here's Randolph. Gathers. And Wilson Chandler with the slam.
Boy, that kind of hustle you just love to see.
And it gets his teammates fired up.
Yeah, especially with the powerful slam to finish things off.
Jennings drives in.
I like that. Attack and create the contact.
Very nearly had an and one opportunity there. Good aggressive move.
And the first one at the line is good. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Guys, some great passing from him.
Yeah, it makes it tough for the defense to chase that ball around when it moves that crisply all over the court.
Yeah, it sure does, Clark. And look at the assist totals. They're piling up. I mean, this has been a nice game execution-wise for this club.
And there's the pass to Chandler. Back to Lawson. That doesn't go either for Lawson. Well, the Buck shooting has been outstanding in this game at 58%. Jennings drives in. Ray Allen is on the wing. Lawson defending. Allen dishes to Clark. Passes it to Jennings. A 3-ball. Gets it to go. Jennings has got 40 points.
And he's performing at such a high level. That's why they're in the lead right now.
And there's Chandler. That's good on the assist by Lawson. Milwaukee in the lead. Jennings passes to Clark. Overtime in full swing here. 2 minutes off the clock. Leads him in there. Dallenberg. Shot's good. And the Bucks lead by 3. And for the Nuggets, they're shooting 49% in the game. They'll take that. He dishes it to Iguodala. That is in there. Lawson with the assist. 34 points for Iguodala.
And all 10 of their last points have come inside the paint, so defensively you've got to make an adjustment.
Yeah, and you got to do a little more to stop it, too. I mean, it's coming way too easy for him. At some point, you just got to buck up and say it's not going to happen.
Bosh with the bucket. Just under 2.5 minutes passed here in this overtime. Lawson kicks to Iguodala.
Oh, how about that basketball, man? Beautiful. Wow. Tearing that roof down with that one.
Yeah, and really a dunk contest dunk that time. Wow.
Yeah, unreal. What a dunk.
Jennings with the ball. Now Lawson defending. The drive by Jennings. He feeds it to Clark. He passes to Bosh. 6 to shoot. Allen outside. Free throw line jump shot. Ty Lawson grabs the board. The Nuggets trail. 3-on-3. Randolph. That one falls. Coming off Lawson's feet. Jennings with the ball. Kicks it to Clark. Overtime basketball, a little under 3.5 minutes into it. Goes up off the pick. And Chris Bosh with the slam.
Well, they ran a nice play there, Kevin, to set up the easy dunk.
Yeah, he got help from his teammate and ran his man right straight into the pit.
Yep, and that's the offensive player's job. Run him into the screen.
And it was a great pick, too, Clark. I mean, he may have lowered his shoulder a little bit, but he got him pretty clean.
Here's Clark. He's covered by Iguodala. Here's Jennings. That's good. Jennings has got 42 in the game. The Nuggets trail by 3. Lawson outside. Feeds to Iguodala. Buries it. And what a sensational bucket to bring them within 1.
That's a nice job of getting the ball in the paint and burying the shot. That's exactly how it's done.
There's the double team with Randolph. Dishes it to Clark. Clock at 6. The feed to Allen. For 3. Nails the triple.
You know what? That was good defensive effort. But on a shooter like him, sometimes it just isn't enough.
Lawson against Jennings. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. That's the first, and that narrows the lead down to just 3. Good on both.
He's just got such a smooth stroke, and it never changes, even in this kind of high-pressure situation.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Clark, they'll be trying to take as much time off the clock as they can.
Exactly. Expect to see some long possessions out of them going forward.
The Bucks working the ball around. And out of bounds as the Nuggets gain possession.
You always want a player to have his head up and to be surveying the court, but not if that's going to be the result.
Lawson outside. It's good. This game is all even. Jennings dishes to Dallenberg. Clark. Good!
Heard the whistle and still kept his focus, able to knock that down.
And that is not easy, Steve. I mean, to take the bump, to maintain control of your body, and put it in the hole, tremendous play.
Boy, that's huge. Big foul shots to get them the 3-point lead.
To tie. Oh, no good. And so it's the Bucks who come out on top here. An impressive victory in overtime after an exciting end in regulation.
You know what? In a long game, fatigue can sometimes affect every aspect of play.